Hello and grüezi. I am at Luzern Station today, and I am about to board the Luzern to Interlaken Express, an InterRegio train operated by Zentralbahn. Our train boarding on track 13 is a 7-coach Adler EMU. Built in 2012 by Stadler, these trains are rack-enabled and have a bistro car in the center of the train. First class is at the ends of the train, with luggage racks located in the low-floor section near the doors. Seats are laid out in 2+1 facing bays on both levels of the car. We took this 4-seater with a table. Shortly after boarding, we were departing Luzern Station, heading out towards Interlaken Ost. Luzern is a very busy station, hosting trains of SBB on their standard gauge network and Zentralbahn on their meter gauge network. Südostbahn also operates the Vorarlberg Express to St. Gallen from here. After passing through a tunnel that runs under part of the city, we pop out back into daylight and are running through the city of Luzern and its outlying suburbs along Lake Luzern. The name of the lake in German is the Vierwaldstattersee, which translates to the Lake of the Four Forested Settlements, or the Four Forest Cantons. It was along the shores of this lake in 1291 that the federal charter was signed, establishing an alliance between 3 of the cantons of what is now Switzerland. This is popularly considered to be the beginnings of Switzerland as we know it today. As we continue to head west along the shores of Lake Lucerne, we passed by the base station of the Pilatus Mountain Railway. This is the steepest cog railway in the world. It's not long afterwards that we are arriving at the first station of our journey, Sarnen. Leaving Sarnen, we follow the banks of the Sarner Sea. We will be following this lake for its entire length before we start climbing towards the Bruning Pass. Only a few minutes after our last calling point of Sarnen, we are passing the eastbound Luzern Interlaken Express as we pull into our next stop of Sachseln. We've left the shores of the Sarner See as we arrive at the next station of our trip, Giswil. Zentralbahn have a major facility at this station, as this is the extent of the S-Bahn services from Luzern. The trains that operate on the S-Bahn are not rack-enabled, and therefore cannot continue past this station.
So is this a local train next to us? This is like a little rail center. 4 trains here, right?
Immediately after leaving the station, we engage with the rack for the first time on this trip. The rack and pinion system enables us to tackle the steep grades as we ascend to the Bruning Pass. The ascent is quite rapid, and the scenery as we climb over the valley is nothing short of remarkable. One of Zentralbahn's older locomotive-hauled push-pull trains greets us as we arrive into our next calling point of Kaiserstuhl. For the next part of our journey, we will be following the shores of the Luzerner See. Starting from the shores of the lake, we very quickly climb above the valley. Luzern is our next calling point. The station is in the upper end of the town, which goes all the way down to the shores of the lake. Past here, we will re-engage the rack for our final climb to the Bruning Pass. Walking through the train, second class is high level in a 2+2 configuration. Stairs are needed to reach the platform level. It's lunchtime on the Luzern Interlaken Express, so let's head to the bistro car. The white tablecloths are a very nice touch. As we wait for our meal, we reach the summit of the line at Bruning Hasleberg. This is the summit of the Bruning Pass, and from here we will continue downhill to Meiringen. I had a cheese plate, which was very delicious. Unfortunately, the pasta dish I wanted was not available on this trip. After a very steep descent from the Bruning Pass, we are in the valley of the Ahr River. The Ahr is the longest river entirely within Switzerland and one of the most important rivers in the country. Its drainage basin contains almost half of the country, including all of central Switzerland. Very soon, we are passing by more shops of Zentralbahn as we arrive into Meiringen. At Meiringen, passengers can change to the Meiringen Innerkitchen Railway. This line runs to the scenic Ahr Gorge and tourist destinations like the Reichenbach Fall, featured in Arthur Conan Doyle's Sherlock Holmes series.
Take any trains.
Yeah, well, except
bus.
Yeah, not until...
Meiringen is an extended station stop. It is here that the train changes direction to follow the Ahr the rest of the way into Interlaken.
Das Bistro-Team freut sich auf Ihren Besuch.
The narrow Ahr River quickly widens into Lake Brienz. As we begin to follow the north shore of Lake Brienz, we very quickly arrive at our penultimate stop of the journey of Brienz. The toilets on the train are rather small, but they do the job. They're also very clean, and I'm happy to report that everything was in perfectly good working order. Departing Brienz, we pass the bottom station of the steam-powered Brienz-Rotonbahn. Switzerland's network is famously electrified, and this is one of the only railways in Switzerland that has no electric power whatsoever. Having reversed direction, our coach is now at the rear of the 7-car train as we sweep along the shores of Lake Brienz. All too soon, our journey is coming to an end as Lake Brienz narrows back into the R as we cross over it and into Interlaken.
Next stop, Interlaken East. This is the terminus station. All passengers are kindly requested to leave the train. The train crew bids you goodbye.
Interlaken Ost is the terminus of the Luzern Interlaken Express. All in all, I highly recommend this as a way to reach the Jungfrau region. Travel from Zurich via Lucerne is not that much longer than traveling via Bern, and it is significantly more scenic. Zentralbahn accepts the Swiss half-fare card, Swiss Rail Pass, Eurail, and Interrail passes, so be sure to use those when you travel. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell to receive notifications about my future videos. I will see you in the next one, and take care and have a great day.